Hello Pisces, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the month of August. Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. We're going to take an overviewed look at August of 2024. Of course, that starts tomorrow, and thought I would just come here and give you a little bit of information. If you are brand new and you've never been here before, welcome. Welcome to Ten of Cups Tarot. I hope you'll stay, and if you decide, there is a subscription button in the bottom right-hand corner. And for those of you who are always here clicking, viewing, subscribing, my tribe, my Two Fishes tribe, thank you so much for doing that. I am Two Fishes in my moon sign, and I do appreciate you, my water family. Here we go. Let's find out what sort of archetype energy you need to be in order to handle whatever's coming up in the month ahead here. Tell me about Pisces, please. We've got Midas and the Miser. What is this? It says entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold. Delight in sharing life's riches. This to me is like the King of Pentacles. So I feel like you are somebody who is in an entrepreneurial spirit, whether you have your own business or not, but you do have a creative ability, the ability to turn anything to gold. So whatever you put your mind to, you make that thing shiny. I feel like you put a lot of work into it and delighting in life's riches. So for some of you, not all of you, I feel like if you are an entrepreneur, this might be the month that you begin your business. If you are the person who has the entrepreneurial spirit here. Bottom of the deck, we have Judge. It says balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. If you are somebody who has the Midas touch, I feel like you are somebody who's also the judge. You're making all the decisions in the month of August. Whatever you say goes. It's whatever you say, and I feel like it's because it's your baby that we're talking about here. This entrepreneurial spirit could be just about anything. It could be a nonprofit experience. Spirit, it could be a business spirit. Take it as it resonates for you here, but it feels like somebody here is whatever you touch will turn to gold in the month of August. I feel like whatever you decide to do is going to work out in your favor. Look at that. We have the Love Begins card. This is the Ace of Cups, my friend. I feel like you might be meeting someone who possibly means something to you in the space of the heart space of love. This person might be someone who you might start a business with. But for others of you, I feel like if you are in this entrepreneurial spirit, I feel like you are somebody who is been miserly with your love, and I feel like in August you will no longer be miserly with your emotions or your love. Accelerated motion. Things are about to pick up for you, my friend. I feel like for some of you, you might meet somebody in the month of August. Thing is, you're in this miserly energy, right? But anything you do touch turns to gold. So if you decide you want a love interest in August, I feel like it is here to say it's for the taking. And if everything you touch does turn to gold, my friend, it means that love is on the way, something that you really want. That's what it feels like. We've got relationships. And we have the Tower. Look at that. So there's going to be some sort of realization about somebody here. Something is going to disrupt you. And I want to say for those of you who are the entrepreneur, or you don't even have to be an entrepreneur, it could be something that you're working on, whatever it is. Maybe you're a creative person and you're painting, or you're working on a new piece of music, or, whatever it is. I feel like you're very focused on it, and I feel like the Tower is about to disrupt you. It's about to disrupt your flow with a relationship. That's what it feels like here. And it's because you've been working on yourself. We've got the Firefly and we've got Wonder. It's like a light in the dark. You're going to see somebody for the very first time. For some of you, you might know the person, and for some of you, you might not. Tell me more. Tell me about Pisces. We have new supportive connections. Pisces. It is all pointing in the direction of you meeting a new group of people, having new relationships. Look, the relationship card doesn't have to mean love. It does say the knot. So it could be tying the knot with somebody for some of you if you already are in a relationship, but it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a relationship that is showing up to be a supportive connection to help you push your dreams forward. It could be that, help you push your creative project forward. Whatever it is that you're focused on in the month of August. Bottom of the deck, we have new beginnings. Look. I keep trying to steer away from the relationship thing, but it's like the universe is like, no, look, there's a new beginning, new connections. Something is coming in that Pisces is not expecting, and it is going to be the beginning of something. And I feel like you're in this energy, though, of being a little bit miserly because you kind of want the time to yourself. That's what it feels like. You're trying. I don't think you're looking for a connection, Pisces, when this shows up. Tell me more about what's going on here. Tell me about Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Pisces, please. Tell me about Pisces. What's coming up in the month of August for Pisces? First week of August. Tell me about the first week of August. We've got the King of Pentacles. We've got the Hierophant. We've got the Four of Cups. Oh, interesting. Pisces, I do believe that this is telling me that there is someone here who you may have offered your cup to, but they rejected it. They ignored you. It could be the other way around for sure. Take it as it resonates for you, but the Hierophant here is telling me of some sort of commitment or a lesson that's been learned. It feels like the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Look, it could be somebody who is an earth energy. It doesn't have to be, because this King of Pentacles can also be part of the Emperor energy, right? This could be any sign who is doing really well for themselves. This is someone who really does have the Midas touch. Maybe this is you showing up as the King of Pentacles, right? Take it as it resonates here, that the King of Pentacles is somebody, everything that they touch does turn to gold. This person knows how to make money, and they don't really even have to try. It's like they are an overgiver. They are very charitable and very kind, very grounded and solid here, this person. And just because they keep throwing it back at the universe keeps throwing it back to them. It's like this cyclical thing, circular thing of I throw it at you, you throw it back to me. It's like this person doesn't even have to manifest anymore because they're just constantly in the spirit of giving here. We do have the Death card in the middle of the month. What's changing? We do have the Five of Swords. Interesting. We do have the Five of Pentacles. Look, if there's going to be fives in your reading, there might as well be more than one. Because when I see one show up, it is lack. When I see two show up, it's like this is a speed bump. And it feels like there's going to be quick change here. We do have 555, right? That's quick change, 3 fives. Something is about to change quickly in your month of August. And I feel like it has something to do with a commitment or a relationship here. We do have the Star energy. This is your wish fulfillment. We have the Page of Cups, something that's surprising you. You're not expecting it. And then we have the Ten of Wands. It's going to help you drop some burdens here. Pisces, it feels like you're about to have some really big change, quick change. And I feel some of that quick change is because there is wish fulfillment here. Your wish fulfillment is showing up in the month of August. That's what it looks like. And you are going to be able to just drop the burdens that you've been carrying about being on the outside looking in. And I feel like this Four of Cups is significant. I feel like this person who I feel rejected you or rejected your cup. Now, I don't know what the situation was. Look, the King of Pentacles is always looking to settle down. So maybe the King of Pentacles was in a relationship when they met you. Maybe that's why they turned you down. And that would be legitimate. That would be the right thing to do, right? Maybe they were married. Maybe this person was married. But I feel like that has come to an end. I feel like this person is no longer married. The Five of Swords tells me that this is at the heart of the matter, that you and this person may have shared some hard words. I feel like there was maybe a conflict or a disagreement here. I feel like that you couldn't come to a place where you could even be friends, or that you could agree to disagree. I feel like somebody threw down their swords and left. I feel like it was you. They were like, you know what, I can't deal with this. If you are in a relationship, then you need to do your thing. We can't be in a relationship if that's what's going on here. It feels like with the Five of Pentacles, then this person took you at your word. And I feel like you put yourself out in the cold here, honestly. I feel like it was something that you were willing to fight for, but until this person changed, there's nothing that you can do. So I feel like this person is coming back around. Look, we are in retrograde energy. The 4th of August is when Mercury goes into retrograde, and it's going into retrograde in Virgo. And Virgo makes everything slow down. We're going to be slowing down, looking over the details. We're going to be up in our heads, trying to make decisions about things. And we do have the 3 of Swords. I do feel like somebody here is going to reappear in your life. That's what it feels like. We do have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. This person may have broken your heart. They may have broken your heart here, this King of Cups. All right. Let's take a look, some clarification here. So you do have somebody that is arriving in your life, and they are arriving with the Tower. That's this energy of disruption. Somebody is coming to disrupt your flow. We've got water flowing out of the cup. Somebody is coming to disrupt your flow here. And I think it is the one with the Midas touch, the King of Pentacles. That's what it feels like here. Tell me why we need to know about this King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the 4 of Cups. Because it feels like it all goes together. It feels like in the first week, that's when this goes down. I want to say like in the first week of August is when you're going to hear from this person, because Mercury does go into retrograde on the 4th, right? Tell me about the King of Pentacles, the Hierophant. We've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy here. We've got Scorpio energy as well as Aquarius. We have the 4 of Wands. Somebody I feel is coming in here to get some stability with you, make things better, do the right thing, it feels like, with the Hierophant here. We've got the Chariot. It could be a Cancer. It doesn't have to be. We've got all kinds of other signs that are here. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, and the rest. We've got the 3 of Swords, like I said. It does feel like it was a heartbreaking situation, but I feel like it was something that you didn't hold against them, Pisces. Because if they were actually in some sort of commitment already, it's like you're like, I get it. You're in a commitment. You have to say, you have to disregard my opportunity of love. This could be flipped. Take it as it resonates. Maybe you were in a relationship at the time and you rejected this person's cup. It turned out in a broken heart anyway. I want to say somebody expected to get the victory. They expected, it's almost like the intuitive self was saying, I'm going to get the victory. I might as well ask. I might as well say something. But you ended up with a broken heart here, because I feel like this person had already settled down with somebody else. They had chosen somebody else, and maybe you weren't aware of that. But it feels like it did end up in some sort of disappointment or broken heart energy. Somebody had rejected your request, or you rejected theirs. The middle of the month here, we've got the Death card. We've got the Knight of Cups. We've got the Fool. These are the 3 of them flipped over in the middle of the deck. We've got the Knight of Cups, we've got the Fool, and we've got the 7 of Pentacles. So I feel like something comes to an end for the King of Pentacles. I feel like the King of Pentacles is no longer in a relationship. I feel like they tried to put the work in. They put a lot of work in, nurtured it, but it ends up that I feel like it came to an end anyway. What's transforming here is I feel like the King of Pentacles is now on a new path and looking for romance, looking for a romantic partner here. But I feel like this 5 of Swords is telling me that being at the heart of the matter, that you're still feeling heartbroken or sad about the way things turned out, because you're still feeling on the outside looking in. I feel like you haven't spoken to this person for a long time. It feels like probably maybe 5 weeks to 5 years. We do have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the 2 of Cups. There is somebody coming in here. Yes. There is somebody coming in here with an opportunity. Like it's the Ace of Pentacles type opportunity. The thing is I feel like you're still in the 5 of Swords energy. You're still in this energy of, you know what? You brought me your ego. Now I'm in isolation. What are you doing here? Why are you here? This person's like, I love you. That's why I'm here. But I feel like you waited years. Like it feels like you waited maybe 5-7 years to hear from this person. It feels like it's been a really long time. And that's what the disruption is here. The disruption of this relationship. It feels like the King of Pentacles has had a disruption in the relationship, and now you're about to have a disruption about a relationship here. Tell me about the 5 of Pentacles. Tell me about the 5 of Pentacles. You've been in complete disconnect with this person, and they're showing up with all the feels. They're showing up with an invitation to invest, An invitation to build something, to start all over again at the Ace of Pentacles here. We do have the Eight of Wands, we have the Two of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So you're like, no, I'm good. I'm on my own. I've built myself to here. I feel like this person sees, the King of Pentacles is always going to see somebody's worth because they know their own worth. And so I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, they see you in your pre-Empress energy. They see that you have built yourself like to here. You've built yourself all the way up without them. I feel like this person is going to communicate with you after not hearing from them for a long time. And I feel like you're good. Like, I feel like for some of you, you're going to say, no, thank you. I'm good. Like, I'm on my own. I'm doing my own thing. I do feel you're single, though. I feel like you're single, but I feel like your life is very busy. And I don't feel like it's superficially busy. I feel like it's busy in the 3D because you choose it to be so. I feel like you probably run a business. You're an entrepreneur. You're somebody who is helping others, maybe volunteering, but you are someone who's very engaged in the 3D world. Tell me about the star, please. What's the wish fulfillment? Because I feel like this is a wish fulfillment and it's showing up and you never expected it to. It's like you just carried on with life because this person said, look, I'm already married. I can't, I'm going to stay in my relationship. I'm already married. And you're like, okay, good. Or maybe you didn't even say anything to them. It feels like it was a rejection that was emotional. Like maybe, yeah, it feels like it was an emotional rejection. Like somebody didn't take your advances or you didn't take their advances. And then you found out later it's because they were married. We do have the Six of Wands. You are going to get victory with this this wish fulfillment that's coming in here. We've got the Ace of Wands. That's 7 wands here. It feels like you never really let go of this person. You stood your ground. You stood your ground, kept your courage, and decided that one day when this wish fulfillment comes in, I'm going to be able to drop these burdens. And I think it's coming at the end of the month. Because I feel like you didn't expect that this would happen. We've got the 10 of Wands boxing in the Page of Cups. I feel like it's really shocking, but I feel like two people are coming together so they can both drop burdens here. I feel like this King of Pentacles has been really burdened about you. Tell me about the Page of Cups. For those of you who didn't want to hear about relationship, I'm sorry, but it's got to be the way it's got to be. We've got the Devil energy here. Why is that? We've got the 4 of Cups in the reverse. And we've got Justice. So I do feel that that with the Devil energy here, that there is somebody here who is very cynical at the fact that you'll even take them back. And rightfully so, right? It feels like with the 4 of Cups in the reverse is that somebody feels like they may have missed an opportunity with you. But in the reverse, it feels like now they're feeling guilty about it. Guilty about and almost obsessive about missing the opportunity with you. They must have justice. So I feel like you're going to get some sort of a surprise communication from this person with the Page of Cups. It's going to surprise you. You're going to get communication from this person because they need to bring things in balance, if not for you, but for them, possibly. That they're like, I need to know. It's like this person has always thought, what would have happened with Pisces? And now that they're free, now that they've had a disruption in their relationship, now that they're free, they're like, what would have ever happened with Pisces? And I feel like Justice is telling me that this person is coming in to find if they can get balance with you. But honestly, they're expecting to be turned away. So some of you may turn them away and some of you may not. And tell me about the 10 of Wands, please. What are you dropping here? 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords. Oh, you might. Some of you might let them back in. The 10 of Wands is it's been really weighing heavy on me. This ending has really been weighing heavy on me. Come on in and I'll give you some reciprocity, but we must do it in a friendship way. I feel like you're willing to offer them friendship, community. You're willing to offer them, hey, a bunch of my friends are going out. Do you want to come out with us? But I feel I can't stop looking here, right? That I feel like your heart was broken by this person. Somebody's ready to work on it, though. They're ready to work on this ending that was really tough. Well, Pisces, I wanted to give you more than a love reading, but it looks like that's the way the cards are pointing here, and I can't really deny it here. It does feel like you will have to make some type of decision. This person's going to come at you with all of it. The Ace of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups. They're going to come at you with all of it. This person is financially stable. They're going to tell you, I've been doing really well for myself. It feels like years have passed, and it feels like this person now, realizing that something is over, is here to nurture this new path with you, this new romantic path. They're here to explore it, to see if you're interested. But I feel like they can't stop thinking about you obsessively. And so I feel like this person is arriving for you. It is a long-term legacy type relationship, something that's going to last for a really long time. The Five of Wands tells me you're going to fight yourself about the King of Pentacles, because it could have been back there, but it wasn't. But did you really expect them to leave their marriage or leave their commitment for you? And if you did, then maybe if you're upset because they wouldn't leave their commitment, I think that's, I don't know. I would never wish that on anybody. That would be my karma. I'm just saying. So I feel like you're exhausted with the waiting, but I feel like the Ten of Cups is here. I feel like this is legit. I'm just saying, this is legit. This person really does love you. And I think they always did. But they never said so. They never said so, but they are about to say. You're about to get some communication from this person. I'm just going to leave it right there, Pisces. Thank you so much for being here and watching. And I hope that if this is what you wanted, this wasn't what I intended for a monthly reading, but it seems like everything is pushing that way. So I feel like there's going to be some celebration at the beginning of the month, because I feel like this victory that you thought you were going to have back there that you never got, you got heartbreak instead. I feel like you're going to overcome that. That's what it feels like. And by the end of the month, I think you're making your decision with justice here. I think you're making your decision about what you're going to do. I feel like you know that this is happening, and I feel like this feels like stuff that you know is happening right now, and this is when it comes to fruition at the end of the month. I'm going to go for now. Thank you, Pisces, for being here and for watching. I do appreciate you. I'm going to go. I love you guys. I'm out. Bye-bye.